everyone, my name is Arvin Olano and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, nobody asked, but in today's video, we are talking about some of my favorite trends that I'm seeing right now in this season. I have to say, anytime I hear someone talking about trends, it's usually in a negative connotation. Like, I feel like that's just how people see trends, but trends are not a bad thing, you guys. Trends are so good and you cannot avoid it, okay? It is all over the stores. Trends are dictated by the times and the zeitgeist, and I feel like a trend is just a way for us to get some new ideas, some fresh ideas that we may never have thought of in the beginning. So, today we have a lot to unpack. But before we get into the video, I do want to say thank you so much to Karma for sponsoring today's video. Karma is formerly known as ShopTagger, and it's my go-to Chrome extension that helps me save a ton of money. It's so great because they alert you when things go back in stock, when things go on sale, when things are low in stock. Karma is so easy to download. All you have to do is visit Karma's homepage and the Google Chrome store and click the button to download. You can visit all of your favorite stores and use the Karma button to select your preferred price notification and save the item to your wish list. Karma also helps me plan for all of my wish list items because you can easily create lists of things that you are lusting over, things that you want for your home, and it's that easy. One of my favorite features for Karma is definitely when I get alerted when something is back in stock. And I can share it with you guys as well. Maybe you missed out on pieces like, look at this little Target fluted side table. I mean, it is so cute, but it sells out really fast. So if you've been looking for something like this, by the way, it's linked down below in the description box. Another thing that I love about Karma is the automatic coupon code feature when you download it for your Chrome extension. This is important. You have to use it on your laptop. So when you put an item in your cart, Karma automatically searches for all the best coupons, all the best deals. That way, you know you're grabbing the item that you want for the lowest price possible. They also have a really great cashback feature. When you shop from select retail partners, Karma gives cash back to you and to a good cause. With the holidays coming up, you know shipping is gonna be insane, shopping is gonna be crazy. Now is the time to download Karma and shop smarter. The first trend that I'm loving right now is actually a color. And I saw this trend from a mile away because I'm always studying fashion shows and runway shows, and I feel like fashion and interior design are they're like interwoven. And the Benjamin Moore color of the year for 2022 is called October Mist, and it's this really beautiful silvery kind of sage green. And in fashion, green has been like the go-to color this season, all shades of green. So I wasn't surprised that Benjamin Moore named October Mist as the 2022 color of the year. And this color just makes me so, so happy. I'm seeing it a lot on Architectural Digest. I'm seeing it in kitchens. I'm seeing it in accessories. I'm seeing this color everywhere, and it's gonna be going strong this season and next. And I just knew this color was gonna be it. Like I bought a sage green handbag. I bought so much sage green this year because it does make me feel happy. And a great way to get this look in your home, of course, is accessories. You don't have to paint an entire kitchen. You don't have to do a whole room in this color, but try experimenting. You might really love this green or a different shade. Okay, what if you're like, but Arvin, this shade of green doesn't look good in my home. It doesn't look good on me. I hate it. Totally fine. Maybe a bright Kelly green is more for you, or a dark kind of hunter green. Doesn't really matter, right? Like the trend forecasters they're just giving us ideas, some fresh new takes on design and color. And I feel like that's what this is all about when we see brands like Benjamin Moore talk about their color of the year. Also, their color palette for 2022. I mean, this just speaks to my soul. It's stunning. It's a very healing neutral palette. It's muted, but lots of really great colors like Wildflower and Pale Moon. Ah! Are you kidding? these colors, you guys. And again, don't think like you have to have all of these colors in one room. Think of it as a guide. Think of it as a new way for you to kind of refresh your space. This next trend that I'm loving is the return of kitschy farmhouse. Okay, no, I'm totally kidding. No, how am I supposed to live, laugh, love with all of this clutter in the house, okay? It is not gonna work. We are not going back to kitschy farmhouse, but I will say this. If you love kitschy farmhouse, decorate your home in kitschy farmhouse because to you, that might be a classic design style. It doesn't matter if it's out of trend. A trend is just an idea, and it may become part of your design style for decades, or it may just be there for a season. And that's absolutely fine. This next trend that I'm loving, that I'm seeing a lot on social, is mixed media furniture. A mixed media piece is really just one design element composed of different materials. So think wood with linen and then brass accents. And I'm just like so excited that I'm seeing a lot of these pieces because to me, they're a little bit more stylish. They have a little bit more flair to them. Like look at this daybed that has a tufted leather and kind of a linen texture underneath. Oh, actually it's a chaise. And then look at this media credenza from CB2 from the Lenny Kravitz collaboration. It's like this wood base with pewter gunmetal cabinetry. I mean, it's just like, You can easily find pieces like this online that will definitely create a beautiful statement in your home. Now, I will warn you, their shipping times are bananas. This credenza isn't shipping until January. Girl, then don't list the credenza until January. Am I right? Like, sound off in the comments if you've ordered anything recently and it's not coming for like 26 weeks. Something about this mixed media trend is just like getting me so excited. It's so pretty, it's so stylish, and you can place it next to like a really simple piece and make the room come alive. I love it, you guys. Let me know if you feel the same. Oh, and as always, everything that I'm sharing today will be linked down below in the description box, just in case you're feeling inspired. Ooh, this next trend is good, and it is the global interior design style. I feel like now and heading into 2022, design will definitely be influenced by travel. We've been like cooped up in our homes for way too long, and girl, I'm ready to go to Europe. I'm ready to go to Paris, which we are going in just a few months. We're gonna go for the holidays. The great thing about this global movement is that you don't have to go to Europe to buy these pieces. You can easily source some global inspired pieces online. Just search a particular keyword. Like I'm seeing a lot of design influences from the markets of Africa or maybe the French Riviera. And if you look up French Riviera or not French Riviera, Italian Riviera? Anyway, if you look up those keywords, you'll get all of these amazing pieces that you can introduce into your home to get that global, almost nomadic type of feel. Like I'm seeing a lot of accounts really embrace those like African antiques or those nomadic pieces. By the way, how cute is this little chain necklace? It's like one of my favorite things right now. I got it on Amazon and I have to share it with you guys because everyone on my Instagram is going crazy. It's super affordable, comes with a matching bracelet. It was like $16, you guys, but it looks super high-end. This next trend that I'm loving, I actually touched on in a video early in the year of like trend predictions for 2021. And that is vintage is the way to go, you guys. I'm seeing so many of my favorite vintage shops on Instagram pumping out incredibly made vintage furniture that might just have like, you know, little imperfections here and there, might have a patina, but guess what? It's available to ship. It's ready for you. You don't have to wait until March to get that beautiful chair. And listen, I've read online that antiques and vintage furniture will be celebrated as the ultimate green resource available in the furniture sector because of all the shipping delays. I've seen like a map online that there's like thousands of ships that are stuck in California that probably has your chair, which is why it's so delayed. But you know what's not delayed? Vintage furniture, especially if you shop local, you guys. Get on the vintage train, okay? Come with me. I don't know why I'm doing this. Just because it's vintage doesn't mean it needs to be super expensive. If you know how to hunt, if you know how to source really well, you can find some amazing deals locally. Next up on my love list, quality over quantity. I feel like with what's happening in the world right now, people and design enthusiasts are educating themselves on finding beautiful, quality-made pieces that they are going to have for decades. When you buy a quality-made item, I feel like you take a little bit more pride in that piece and in your space. It feels good, right? Imagine that one piece that you've always been dreaming of, you've always wanted it, you were saving up for it, you've been planning for it, and you finally get it. And every time you sit on that piece, or maybe every time you see it from the corner of the room, you just like light up. It brings you so much joy because you waited. It's a quality piece that you're gonna have in your collection and you're not gonna get rid of it. I feel like I'm seeing more people diving into quality over quantity because who wants to waste money on a temporary piece? I know I don't. I know I've wasted a ton of money on temporary pieces and I've learned my lesson. In the office reveal, a lot of people were laughing and joking that I finally found a piece of art for this wall. And yes, it took a while. I couldn't find anything that I liked because if I just settled for something, guess where that art piece would have gone? I don't even know. Think quality over quantity and just trust me. You're gonna love your space even more if that is your mentality. This last trend that I'm gonna be talking about, you're probably sick of hearing, but it's worth mentioning because it's not slowing down. That trend is curvaceous, bodacious shapes. We saw a lot of curved furniture this year, but we're also going to see curves come back in architecture. A lot of designers I'm seeing are doing like arched entryways, arched shelves, arched everything, okay? It's gonna be the arch of destiny. I love it. To me, it's classic. It's not gonna go out of style. It may go in and out, but you know, I love a good archway. These last few years and the next few years are really going to be defined by these cozy, curved furniture, arched entryways, tactile fabrics, anything that makes us feel safe. That is what these years are gonna be defined as. It's not gonna be those modern, angular, sharp edges. It's all gonna be about the curves. I'm also seeing so many different designers kind of taking this curvy trend and making some of the most beautiful, stunning pieces. It's a great way to break up all the angles in a room, right? Because when we think of a room, it's very square. Adding those curvy edges helps soften everything up. All right, everyone, that was it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and check out my new office reveal. I talk about all of the details. I give you a full tour and sharing what's next in my design journey. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.